it's a no game now for the oil theft in Nigeria, because now there's been no way for you to steal oil money in Nigeria, because the Dangote group of company has decided to build their own refinery. When I'm talking about Dangote group of company, Aliko Dangote, the richest man in Africa, has decided to build the richest oil refinery in Africa.
About to face their toughest competition yet. Africa's biggest refinery, owned by the continent's richest man, Aliko Dangote, will soon start production in Nigeria. It has the capacity to refine 650,000 barrels of oil a day, compared to the combined capacity of 445,000 in government-owned facilities.
When I'm talking about this oil refinery, it's very funny. This oil refinery is the biggest in Africa, 7th in the world. So this oil refinery, people say that maybe because the Nigerian government didn't want to sell NNPC to him, so he decided to build his own refinery. But it's a good thing. If they don't want to sell you something, either you build your own or you find a way out of it. So, but I'm going to show you some of the benefits this refinery is going to bring to the Nigerian economy and its use to Africa, because this refinery is not going to only serve Nigeria alone, it's going to serve the whole entire Africa, because I'm going to list a lot of things this thing is going to do for the whole African continent in this video. A lot of people complain that why should he build a refinery in Africa or in Nigeria, or why should they fix the Nigerian refinery? Mind you, Nigeria have a refinery which is called the NNPC. A lot of scandals have gone under the NNPC. Some people believe that the NNPC is a corruption board where people go to loot money, steal money, but I don't want to talk about that in this video. In a separate video, we're going to talk about the NNPC in a brief. So what's inside this beautiful refinery that Aliko Dangote has just completed in Nigeria? One, this refinery is the single train oil refinery in the whole world. 7th largest refinery in the world. So what do I mean by a single train oil refinery? Okay, now this refinery is the single refinery that is being owned by an individual in the whole world. The refinery is the single one that an individual refinery is being owned by a single person. Other refinery like the NNPC is being owned by the government or a corporate body, but this refinery is being owned by one person, about Aliko Dangote. Second, this refinery is capable of meeting Nigerian problem. When I mean Nigerian problem, Nigerian energy problem, Nigeria, no lie, there's a scarcity of electricity. They said this refinery is capable of meeting Nigerian electrical problem. This refinery can power the whole of Nigeria. There will be light in Nigeria. And second, it doesn't end there. They said that this refinery can power the whole of Africa at large with constant electricity. Thirdly, this refinery is expected to generate $20 billion to the Nigerian economy. Number 4, it's expected that this refinery will position Nigeria as an energy hub in the whole world. So if this refinery is functional and working, it's expected that Nigeria will be among the energy hub in Africa. This refinery have the longest subsea gas pipeline underwater, which is about 1,100 kilometers. Can you imagine that? Which is one of the biggest gas pipeline underwater. Number 6, this refinery is expected to generate 12,000 megawatts of electricity in Nigeria. This refinery is expected to employ 135,000 permanent staff. Can you imagine that? And 300,000 direct and indirect workers in this refinery. So what do you think about this massive development to the Nigerian economy? Is it a win-win for the Nigerian economy, or is it a bad one? I've listed a lot of benefits this oil refinery have for Nigerian economy. So what do you think about these things that this oil refinery will do for Nigeria? Is it a good one or a bad one? Drop your opinion in the comment section below. Thank you, as I see you in the next video.